Ready?
Yep.
All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to the class. Don't forget, pin me to your screen if you need to. You can click on the three dots, hit pin video, so on your main video. And we're gonna start with the band. You wanna put it behind your back, just like so here. And we're gonna choke up just a little bit on the band. See how I pinch up and go up a little higher. And we're gonna start with just a toe touch, reach across. So you can always increase your motion by reaching further, go down a little bit, up and over, down and up. Get warmed up however you need to. You can do this seated as well. Reach up and over. So we're going to do about 10 minutes of each of the tools, starting with the band here. We'll just warm up with the band, and then we'll do the extra strength exercises. Good. Kick and push, both hands out. Almost there, a couple more. And toe touch, reach across. Again, you can go up and over, straight across, down. You can even do some lunges this way. Takes a little more time. Up and over is good too. You can get on the balls of your feet. See them right on the tips of my toes. Excellent. Good. All right. We're going to do a little squat here. Just means you're going to sit back with it. Try not to let your knees go forward. Have your feet pointed straight forward, about hip width apart. You're going to push out and squat. Little chest press as you squat. So you have choices too. If you're seated, just do the chest press. You can go wide and narrow with the arms. Open up. Bring them together. Good. Give me about 5 more. Two more. Good. And then we're going to go up to the balls of the feet. Again, you have choices. You can just do up to the balls of the feet, or you can reach up with the arms, or both. Working your shoulders and the calf muscles in the legs. Four more. Excellent. And then just go back to a toe touch, reach across. Just kind of work it out. Up and over is fine. Or down. Excellent. Next one's going to be a bit of a balance challenge. So you could just go with the balance. You can also do just the arm movement. So I'm going to put my hands palms up, and all the handles and the band is in the middle there, about hip width apart. I'm just going to go out. Notice I keep my elbows tucked in at my sides as I go out. Good. Now your choice here, you can lunge with it. So I'll turn to the side. You can make like a pyramid here. And then you just go down. As you go down, you go out with the hands and back in. You could just balance here. If that's a bit much, you can just work without the band too and balance, or do the lunge. Lots of choices. Do about 4 or 5 more. I'll get into that lunge. Last 2. Excellent. Just kind of shake it out. Do a little jog here. Whatever works best, shake it out however. Just relax your muscles. Okay, so we're going to do the other side now. So the other foot's in front. Another lunge here if that works for you. Again, you can just do the hands. You can sit in the chair and do the hands too, or the arms, whatever you want to call it. Try to keep those elbows tucked in. Notice my knee doesn't go too far past my toe there. Keep it right behind the toe. Lunges are harder. Got 4 more to go. All right, shake it out again. Nice job. All right, let's take a little breather on the standing stuff. We're gonna have a seat now. And I'm gonna put my band underneath my foot, right in that groove, underneath the foot. You can have the band, you can have the feet pretty wide to make the band harder, but I'm gonna cross the handles in the front and then row back. So I'll scoot up so you can see that. So I switch hands, and then I'm gonna row right to the hips. Good, now you can think about squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Think about squeezing the elbows together. Don't go up, that'll hurt the shoulders more. Squeeze back. Try to not move the back, the upper body. Just move the arms. Notice I'm exhaling as I pull back. 2 more. And relax. All right, next we're gonna go up with the arms. Now, if you don't have bands, you could also use the soup cans on this one. We're using gravity as well. So coming up, elbows up. That's called an upright row. Works the upper back, the trapezius muscles. Try to relax the shoulders. Notice my shoulders don't come up. Just the elbows. 2 more. Excellent. All right. Same position with the hands. This time we're going to rotate. So you can have the hands even pulled back a little more if you want. You're going to focus on rotating the body, each side. Look in the direction you're going. That'll give you a good twist. Almost there. Excellent. So those are basic 5 motions. We did the squat, the lunge, the pulling, the pressing with the arms, and then also the twisting, which is the core rotations that you want to do. So let's move on to the weights next, and we'll do the same kind of thing with that. So let's start standing, but once again, you have options if you want to stay seated. So grab your weights. Feel free to get a drink of water. Great time to do that too. All right, so let's start with the squats, just like we were talking about. Again, you want to sit back with it. So try to think of your butt going back, basically. And just get some focus here. Good. Now sit back with your hands at your sides. You can have the feet a little wider or a little narrower. Just a little variety is all. Good. Now, for the people that are seated, do a little curl right here. Curl. Good. Keep going with the squats, and we're going to curl out now. Curl out. Try to keep the back fairly straight. And I'm curling with the wrists, right at the wrists. Working those squats, just a very functional movement. Excellent. Now, if you have your chair, it's a little more of a challenge. You don't have to go all the way down. Let's do 10 more. I'm going to go down to the sit to the chair and then sit back up. We'll also work the shoulders at the same time. So you're going to sit down, and then as you stand up, you're going to come up with the arms. Down and up. If you're seated, just work the shoulders this way. You can also bring the arms down further to the sides. Make it harder if you want to. So I said we'll do about 10 of those, so let's do about 5 more. One more. Excellent. Now the way to make that harder is just to make sure that you don't have your feet so close in. Have them further out from your chair. So let's try it this way. Kind of kick it out a little bit. Let your legs relax for about 10 more seconds. So same thing. You're going to stand up. But it might be a little harder with your feet further away. Now you can just do the lat raises. If you're seated, come out to the side this time. You can do that as well if you want. I'll just turn to the side. Keep going. Good. Give me 5 more. Remember, you can make it harder to get those feet out in front of you. If you want to make it easier, bring them in more. That's how it's easier to sit up. Also, leaning forward makes it easier too. Try not to lean forward too much. Give me 2 more. Excellent. All right, now we're going to put the weights in one hand. Work on the core exercise now. We did our squats. We're going to work a little core, and then we'll go on to some lunges. So here we go, one hand up. I put the weights in both hands, but if you have a pretty heavy weight, you can just stick with one, or if they're pretty bulky, then don't do that as well. Just don't drop the weight on your foot. Notice I'm doing a little side crunch. Inhale here, exhale. Get a good stretch too. Think about the spine moving side to side. Feels really nice. You could do all of these movements just as stretches and go super slow if you wanted to. All right, let's try the other side. About 15 of these. You can always go back and do another round too. Some of them we're just doing 1 set, some of them we'll do 2 sets. Exhale here, inhale, exhale. About 10 more. Get a good stretch. Move that spine around. Reach up with that elbow. 5 more. You can do this seated as well. Last 2. Excellent. All right, next we got some lunges. We're going to be raising our hands up above our head. You can always relax on the weights. Just do the feet if you're worried about balance. We're going to step forward with the right leg here. Lunge, reach up, and then come back. Keep the hands right about here. And if you don't want to, you don't have to go down in your lunge too far. Step, just do a balance here. Reach up, and then come back. Or lunge, step, and back. Same foot the whole time. Working the same muscle. This is 5, 6, 7. Get a good big long step. 8. Unless you're doing the balance. 9, 10. Excellent. Keep it up. Let's do 4 more. We'll do a few more lunges here. A little deeper. Excellent. All right. Just kind of shake your legs out however you want. Raise your knees up if you're seated. Kick your legs back if you're standing. Good. Raise the knees up here as well. All right. Ready for the other side. So we're going to step forward with the other foot. Come down if you want to. Reach up. Again. What's nice about this is you can really focus and do a specific amount of sets. Really work the exercises. So we got 5 here, we got 10 more. So you can really take time to focus. However you want, balance, make it easy if you want to. If you have bad knees, just do the step. You still want to work on fall prevention and that step forward to catch yourself. Couple more. Actually 5 more. Here we go. I'm going to do mine with lunges now. You could just be doing the overhead press. Take a break if it gets to be too much overhead pressing. Last 2. And 1 more. Excellent. All right. Shake it out however you got to. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and sit down now. I'm going to turn my chair to the side just for you. And I'm going to be seated pretty far forward. Lay back so I keep the back straight, just like a bench press. If you have a big ball, you could lay back on that too. You're welcome to do that. Or you can go back on a mat or a step too if you have one of those. So up and then out. Good. We're gonna do about 10 more. Let me turn to the side here. Get a good stretch on your chest here. Come down to where the shoulder's comfortable though. Five more. One more. And relax. All right, next one we're gonna do is a row. So we're gonna lean forward. Again, I'll show you from the side first. Lean forward. And then row your weights up. We're gonna have the palms facing each other for this, or facing your legs. Good posture, row it up. Go nice and slow. These ones you could always do a heavier weight on. Rowing, definitely can do heavier than chest pressing. So let's do about 10 more. You would look at the ground kind of about 5 feet in front of you. Unless you want to watch me, that's fine too. About 3 more. All right, good. We're almost done with this weight part. We're gonna roll the shoulders a little bit. We're gonna do another round of that chest press and then another round of the row, a different version. So let's go ahead and do the chest press next. Lean back, good posture. So if you want to change this up a little bit, you can have the palms facing each other. Come down and up. That's called an in-close press. It works the shoulders a little bit more, but it does work the chest too. Especially if you come out and in, but still have the palms facing each other. Maybe not too far out. Give me about 4 more. Excellent. All right, then we're going back to that row. This time though, I'll have the palms facing back. And so when I come up and back, and I can bring them in still, almost like I'm going behind my legs here. And then I come up and out. Looking good. Focus on your breathing. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. This last 5, think about your pace. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Makes it a little harder. 1 more. Excellent. All right. We're done with the weights for now. Let's go ahead and move on. we're gonna move on to the ball. So grab your ball. And again, we'll start standing. But you can always do this stuff seated, whatever you like to do. So we're gonna go with that squat again. This time put the ball between the legs. And we're gonna do a squat. And then when you come up, you're gonna squeeze. Come back down, squat, and squeeze. So you have choices. If you're seated, you can just do the squeeze. If you don't like the squat, it hurts your knees, you can just do the squeeze here and forget the squat. We're gonna squat and squeeze though if you want to. Notice I'm alternating sides. Keep that chair close by. Good posture. Squat, squeeze, squat, squeeze. Put some effort into it. Move those arms, it helps you squeeze. That's it. Works your balance. Almost there. Good thing is we don't have to do the other side. It's all two sides. Almost there. Last two. One more. And relax. All right, now we're gonna do the lunge here. And again, if you want to just focus on balance, forget the ball or just work it, maybe not so much of a lunge. But what we're gonna do is come down into the lunge, go to the side, look, come back to center, and then up. Side, up. So we're gonna do them a little faster because it's just a simple little movement. Still going slow, but just a simple movement. You don't have to step into it. Really focus on that twist too. Look in the direction you're going. I'm exhaling as I twist. 4 more. Last 2. All right, excellent. All right, smile if you're having fun. Let's go ahead and switch sides. I'm smiling. Here we go, other side. You might do it without the ball just to make sure you got it first. I got 8 here, going all the way to 15. That's 9. Last 2. All right, march it out a little bit. All right, let's just go over the shoulder. Little kick up if you're standing. Otherwise, just over the shoulder. Reach across, toe touch. I do little breaths each time. It's the karate in me. It's good to get used to. Up and over. It's good to work your breathing. All right, roll the ball around you. Work your fingertips now. Move forward if you're seated. Just go all the way around you. Try to just use your fingertips. Working your dexterity of your fingers. Almost there. Getting through the workout, other direction. The seated part's next. That's kind of the fun part. You just do some ball stuff seated and some stretching. So we did squats, that's one of your main motions. And then we did the lunges, that's the second one. And now we'll do some abdominals. So let's have a seat with the ball. If you don't have a ball, it's quite all right. You just have yourself quite a bit further forward from your chair. And then you can still sit up and back. But if you can, put the ball at your lower back. Again, I have equipment. If anybody needs anything, I'll just come by your house and bring it to you. You're gonna inhale as you go back, exhale as you go forward. Working the abdominals now. Helps to pull the belly in. That works your muscles more as you sit up. Again, breathe, exhale forward, inhale back. Go nice and slow. Going back, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 on the way forward. 1, 2, 3 on the way back. 1, 2 on the way forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Can you give me about 7 or 8 more of these? We made it through the main part of the workout. We'll just do a little bit of simple exercises and then stretch. Excellent. All right, so let's go on to some chest with the ball. Squeeze and relax. So if you don't have a ball, it's pretty much just squeeze and relax, same thing. Just tighten up all the muscles in here. And we're gonna exhale, inhale. So exhale for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the wrists fairly neutral, not like this. Exhale. Working chest. Think about chest now. It's a little hard to see, but you want to work in here. Go on your own for about 5 more reps. Just breathe at your own pace. Last 2. And exhale. All right, a little harder to do rowing motions with the ball, but let's try some lower back exercises. So for the back, we're gonna take the ball to upper back. If you don't have the ball, just sit all the way up against the chair, and you're gonna press back into the chair or the ball, and then relax. Inhale, exhale. So that works your lower back muscles. Open the chest too, keeping the chest open, stretching the chest. So these are good stretches too. A little slower. Focus on coordinating your breath now. Exhale. Inhale. So super slow. Last 3. All right, now you deserve a massage. So go ahead and just give yourself a massage. If you don't have a ball, just give yourself a massage. You can do whatever you want to there, just a little massaging of the back. I'm gonna move my ball around though where I like it. Work out those kinks. Other side. This can also be kind of a twist thing, kind of like one of those made for TV type things. Doing our twisting. Thinking about just getting one of those things you put on the floor for do your bicycling. And we can do classes with that. We'll do indoor senior cycling. A Cubo, you see those on TV, but they have other brands that I pick 5. If you want to do the indoor cycling class, it's only $50 to get your cycle. All right, give a good twist now and just look behind you. And other side. All right, let's go ahead and let go of the ball. And we're gonna finish with some stretching here. Cross one leg over the other. If you have to, go low and cross. Either way is fine. We're gonna lean forward here. You might actually try to going lower. We'll do that here in a second. I'll show you. Get your lower back a little more. So focus on your breathing. Allow your back to relax. Excellent. All right. Put your foot down low. So I'm crossing down here. And I'm just going to lean forward like this. And notice that you get your lower back more, actually. But it still can get the hip if that's tough for you. All right, let's try the other side. Just go low first. Get that lower back more. And then bring it up high, leaning forward. You're gonna join me, buddy. Who's been here the whole time is been watching us. You ready for your stretches? All right, let's put the right leg out. Lean forward, take a deep breath in first, lean forward. So keep the back straight as you lean into it. Hey, get to the front of the video. Rotate your ankle. You might go even slower, try to get each and every little muscle. Other direction. Point and flex. All right, other leg out. Big breath in. Keep stretching. It's good to get those back of your legs stretched out, especially if you get cramps in your legs at night. Just stretch them out. Also, rotate your ankle. You can also massage your calf muscles and stuff, and that'll get some of those kinks worked out too. Other direction. But stretching really helps with the cramps, evening cramps. Point and flex. And then we're going to cross the legs, lean forward. One more time here. Other side. So you can always do extra of these. You don't have to just do one set and move on. I'd recommend almost 2 to 3 sets, especially not just the stretching, but also the strength. You can run back through the video. Let's go ahead and face this way. Put one leg back. Reach up and over. Just think about your breathing. Other side. Take a nice, deep, long breath. One more breath. Excellent. Back to feet together, or back to center. And we're going to do twisting now. I just go to the side of the legs here and look back behind you. Hold for another breath. And other side. Hold for one more breath. All right, just a couple more stretches. Push out, curve the back. Reach back, lift the chest. And last, grab the triceps. Either go up and over the head or just push it back. But you could also do a side bend then. And other side. Excellent. Let's just do a couple more deep breaths here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. One more breath. All right, great job, everybody. Thanks once again. I'll just stop the recording here.